Hello everybody and welcome to another Scoobytober episode video. And I'm going to tell you about the first live action Scooby Doo movie that was on Cartoon Network. Scooby Doo, The Mystery Begins. I am going to tell you right now that after coming off of I'd never seen Monsters Unleashed. But if you came off of the Monsters Unleashed, I gotta tell you right now that this movie was probably better. But if you want a really good origin story, I think it'd probably be best to go with Scoob. I'm not saying that The Mystery Begins is a terrible movie. I'm just saying that it's not as good as Scoob. And yeah, it's got antics. I loved how they, explained how Shaggy came up with the idea of the name of snacks that Scooby likes. They call it Scooby Snacks. Now, this is kind of my thought, though, is that, why in the world is it called The Mystery Begins? And why is Scooby not a puppy? Why is Shaggy a teen and not necessarily a kid in this movie? Those are two things they got wrong in this movie. The other thing, that's my only two complaints, by the way. The movie's okay. I mean, it's definitely got some problems with it. Like I said, it's not perfect. It's not as good as Scooby Doo, the live action Scooby Doo movie that we got a couple years prior. But, to be honest, the movie's, it's watchable. I mean, and it kind of tells us that, no, Freddy did not have the mystery machine. It was Shaggy's uncle. But there are other movies out there that explain that this was actually originally belonged to Daphne's uncle, to Daphne's dad. So, I guess there's conflicting ideas in this movie. Also, it takes place in the school. And, as we know, pets aren't allowed in schools. And Shaggy, somehow gets Scooby into the school. But after that, he gets expelled. And so the rest of the gang, while trying to figure out the monster of the school. And I don't remember. I think it was something like they were caught breaking into something. I think it was the principal's office or something. You guys can quote me on that. But then they, go in after being been expelled to try to figure out who the real monster is. I don't remember the name of the monster, but the movie, again, is not perfect. I mean, there are some errors here and there, like any movie. You can look at old movies, Disney movies, you can look at old cartoons, and you'll see errors all the time. But is the movie worth watching? Yes. Is it terrible? Not really. I mean, I liked Scooby Doo The Mystery Begins. However, the next movie I'm going to be talking about, Curse of the Lake Monster is downright terrible. I mean, okay, it's not terrible, but it's not as good as The Mystery Begins. But I'll be doing that on Sunday. We talk about Curse of the Lake Monster. But tomorrow, I'm going to be talking about What's New Scooby Doo. And why you guys should watch it and how good it is. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Like, comment, subscribe, share. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Scoobytober.